Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going over one method of helping to prevent butt wink at the bottom of your squat. It's essential to keep a neutral lumbar spine and prevent your pelvis from tucking under when you are squatting. Sometimes this is a mobility issue, other times it's more of a coordination and control problem. So let's listen in.
So in order to prevent that wink, let's tuck the rib cage a little bit. Yep. Keep those ribs right on top of that pelvis. And then sit the butt right down. Yeah, and don't be afraid to bend forward slightly more. Yeah, good. And then we're still pressing outward against the floor. Good, good, good. Yeah, and now that's nice and straight. Do you feel that difference?
Oh my God, I was like, my back's starting to hurt.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Like, oh, it doesn't hurt.
Yes, and that is also that core, right? So push kind of out, breathe in, push out against my fingers as you breathe in. Yeah, and hold that. Almost like hold your breath the whole way. Then breathe out like here. Yeah. That way you can use some of the oomph from your exhale, but you can also use that intra-abdominal pressure with your breath. That's kind of what creates that bracing of the core.
Nice. I love it. Beautiful. No, that feels so much better. Oh my God.
Yes.
Like at first, it's like right here.
Yeah, it pinches. So what you're doing when you're doing that is you're kind of not able to engage the core as much, and then it kind of compresses those muscles.
So they've actually done studies testing this butt wink, and they had to stop because 100% of participants felt pain. So I would rather someone not squat ass to grass if it's going to cause your pelvic wink. So to help even more, we did a few additional warm-up movements to help improve mobility and practice our control, starting with these half kneeling abductor rocks. They're great for opening up the hips, particularly through your inner thigh and QL muscle in your low back. You can always place your hands on the ground or hold on to something like I am here if you'd like. And then we went on to some 90-90 swivels and a few more exercises to open up the hips, brace the core, and really prepare for her next set here.
Down, you can kind of almost palpate those bones. And what I almost think about is like tucking and like closing the gap between the ribs and the hips, rather than a lot of people bridge and they kind of do this. Notice how I kind of have this arch here?
Yeah.
Remember to kind of tuck it under, scoop, and then roll your low back down all together. And then scoop, squeeze the bum, and back down. And if you're like, maybe one glute is kind of working more than the other, I might do like 5 bridges each side as well. And again, think about the scoop, even though if you can't come up all the way, that is totally fine. I'd rather you do that and feel the squeeze of the butt cheek, rather than thinking you have to get up higher and like arching the back and arching the ribs, because then you can't get the glutes. Oh my God, I'm shaking, this is sad. Okay, and then we'll do dead bugs as well, because we want to brace the core. So I used to teach like flatten your back like this, but if that causes doming of your core, you don't want to flatten all the way. So you just want to keep your pelvis still and prevent like rocking when you move the leg. Okay. So it's okay, like mine has actually like a little bit of a gap, because when I flatten, then I have this. Okay. That's not what we want. So we want to flatten the abs, even if that's a little bit of a gap, because again, I'm just stacking pelvis and ribcage. Now hands up, and opposite hand, opposite foot.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Tap the floor.
Whoa, you're asking too much.
And then again, kind of bracing, and again, you can like put your hand on your belly if it feels better to like kind of think about it. Or you can touch the knee if that helps to coordinate slightly. Also wakes up the brain. Yes. So getting really tight up top, and you want to get as close as you can comfortably, and then kind of straighten out your wrist a little bit. Yeah, and now keep it really tight, like upper body squat as well. Okay. And then go straight up, yep, big step back. Good, planting the feet, good, big toe down, pinky down. Pinky down. Pinky down. Take the pinky to pinky town. All right, okay. So bracing, breathing in, kind of expand the rib cage and everything, and then hold it tight like you're gonna sneeze, and then spread the floor. Yeah, and right back up. Breathing out to give you some oomph. Yes, perfect. And don't think you have to go that low, because once you're getting maybe like half an inch lower, that's where the wink happens. So we can kind of slowly work our depth on that. Bend forward a little bit more, don't be afraid. Yeah, nice. And keeping that lower belly really tight. Think about that lower pelvis staying and straight. Yes.
Woo, felt those in the butt.
Good. That's that spreading of the floor. External torque. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Feel more like legs working?
Yeah, right here.
Good.
Right here.
Yeah. That's what everybody forgets. Nobody ever taught me to like spread the floor, like externally rotate the legs. Like you're usually just kind of planted, and then you might think about a little bit up here, but you think about bending rather than creating that torque outward. I even have to go a little bit wider. Push, like, again, your full foot's kind of there, and you kind of twist into the floor. And then tucking, and then I kind of think about that bend happening here. So wherever my torso goes, or wherever my hips go, my torso follows.
So with the bend, it's like, okay.
And then,
So it's more of a back, like you're pushing your hips back.
a little bit, yeah. A lot of people think knees. Think back first. So if I were to, I'm a little bit more warmed up now. Get under, lift, one step. Am I winking? And then I'm going to take another deep breath. So I'm kind of pushing outward.
Yeah.
As I'm kind of like thinking about my butt, just like bending in half, but like this part goes with you. And a lot of times we think about like this.
Yeah.
That's how my squats looked at the beginning too. It's how everybody, like 99% of people I see squat. Besides if they're just, again, like that's why you don't want to look up, because then you're most likely gonna arch here.
Yeah.
If you tuck, kind of tuck it just a little bit.
Okay.
It's my twerking method. My twerking method.
Like, this isn't too much. It feels
Like you don't
too
want to
much.
go flexion.
Okay.
And you can even look in the mirror if that kind of helps.
After having her check herself out in the mirror, we got back under the bar, and this time I barely see a wink. Do you? Over time, she'll be able to get deeper, but this looks pretty great to me. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment below if this has helped you at all. I would love to hear your input on what you would like to see next as well. I try to upload a video every single Wednesday, so tune back in next week. And if you're looking for more information about me, you can find me on Instagram at KaylaMarie_fit or my website, KaylaMarieFitness.com. I'll see y'all next week, and thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!